Hello, my Convicts and Convicts, just a designer of Convict being you guys and gals, just in the video. So today in the video, like I said, it was today we was going to look at it, unbox it, and then eventually over the next month or so, we'll actually do a review of this said item. So as you all know, I said in my previous video that I was actually going to be getting a brand new modem router, as you can see here. So I've actually got this, I'm going to be paying for it monthly, but obviously with the amount that I get from you. So thank you for enduring the advertisements that happen on the channel. And obviously big shout out and salute as well to my elites, obviously who are using the 199, and that helps obviously towards this as well, because all of the items, all the money I get obviously goes towards doing cool stuff like this and getting more games, and obviously eventually, hopefully, when we get enough people joining, giveaways and stuff and charity work. So definitely, if you want to consider joining, liking, subscribing, please feel free to do so. So yeah. So today we're reviewing this. It's a AX5400 dual band. And this is what we're going to review today. Right, sorry about that. Just I had to deal with Rio just for a moment. I don't want him to bring anything in that would obviously trigger me getting demonetized, whatever, with him bringing it all in. So anyway, so yeah, this is the AX5400 dual band. It's a DSL, it's AX82U. Just be careful, because apparently there's two versions of this specific product, and the other one doesn't do DSL. Now, if you didn't know, if you're quite new to the channel, I've never been here before, I actually have a FTTC connection, so I'm on what's known as part fiber, which means from the property here to the exchange, where old telephone system, old copper wire, or whatever you want to call it, and then obviously from the exchange to the provider, it's fiber optic, so they kind of try and get away with giving us part fiber. Luckily though, by the end of this year, we are actually getting full fiber. It's eventually coming towards the end of the year. You can actually pre-order it now. It'll be 1,000 down, 1,000 up. So definitely keep an eye out for that at the end of this year. So yeah, so this is the item. We're going to unbox it and then we'll have a look. So a couple of things on here. It's got gigabit WAN, 4 gigabit LAN ports. It's got one USB 3.0. Port for 4G, 3G, 4G, 5G sharing. There's a HDD sharing, Samba FTP server and printer server support as well. And it does do ADSL and VDSL, multiple different types of connection, up to 35 bytes, which is 300 megabits per second to 100 megabits per second. It's got 4 non-detachable antennas. And it does have a memory, 256 flash and 512 megabyte of DDR3 RAM, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz as well. So, yeah. Right, so at that, I've lost all train of thought. So, so yeah, pain in the bum keeps asking me to do the thing. So yeah, we've got different frequencies, obviously 2.5 gigahertz. It is Wi-Fi 6 as well. So let's unbox it while we can, and then obviously we'll have a look. So you open it from the top here, like so. Give that a slight bend. I always keep my boxes in very pristine condition, so I will try and obviously maintain to do that. You pull it out by the side, like so. You just got a sleeve here, which I'll put down here for a moment. So this is the box, and then you just pull the flap up. I'm assuming it pulls out like so, and then you lift. If I just tilt the camera just a little bit, because don't really need me in shot for this, but if I grab hold of this and it lifts up, there you go. So in here we get a little manual for it. We've got the adapter, so if you have an adapter, I don't need particularly an adapter. Mine just has both the adapter on there, so I won't really need that. You get this plug, obviously, which is going to connect easy enough. Just get the thing. Now I'm not on obviously US plugs, which this is the US plug. There is another one here that is for UK. As you can see that, that's what mine is. Mine's UK plug, so that's what I will need to put in. So you put it on, I'm assuming you put it in and then twist it. Let me double check. Like so, there we go. That's the plug installed. Let me turn this sideways. So you can actually see, I'll try lifting this up a little bit just so you can see a little bit more of me in here. Right, so you do get some wires obviously that come with it. The DSL, and you get a RJ45, which is obviously for connecting. I'm not going to use all like this because I do have really top quality Ethernet. I've got category 8, or what the latest category is. I never remember, but I've got the highest category. I basically went out and went above and beyond to make sure I got the highest grade quality, and there you go. This is the item itself. So the antennas do push down like so, and that's what it looks like. There you go. You can see there. Now, I'm not too sure too much because some does have MAC addresses and stuff and things like that, but you get the idea. I can show it like this, look. And then you've got the back here, which has got the DSL port, the USB 3.0, the LAN ports, and obviously the WAN port. That's the WAN port. So if you attach this to a NetDooma, obviously you feed it into the WAN, into the NetDooma, and then obviously the DSL would go into obviously the wall socket sort of thing. So you do get another adapter here as well, similar to the other one, which has got the telephone one. Again, I don't need that because mine actually has 2 separate parts. So mine comes with 2 separate sockets, and then you get obviously all the usual user manuals, and that's it. That's what you get in there. So that's interesting. So yeah, telephone modem, and then you've got the line in there. Right. So I'll pull this back up a little bit more up here. You can see me. So there you go. That's what it looks like. It does light up. It does have RGB and stuff, and these do bend, so you can twist these a little bit as well. And there you have it. And it's from Asus, as you can see here. It's got the Asus logo. I don't know if you can see it, but the Asus logo is right there on there. So let me just move you out of the way. No, that's not playing now. Shush. So there we go. There we go. So that is the item here. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, we'll have a look. We'll plug it all in and stuff. I don't really have a plug socket close to me that I can actually utilize, I don't think. I could actually probably use that one down there. Hold on. We should be able to just at least turn it on and then show you what it looks like on here if I untwist this wire. Like so. And then grab this. I'm hoping it's going to reach. I don't know if it'll reach or not. No, it's not going to reach. That's not going to reach from there. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you've got the wire here. Obviously, like I said, you get the UK plug. You do get the US plug as well. So if you want to obviously plug in and you're in America. And then obviously, like I said, you get the DSL connector for the telephone or for the wall socket, phone socket. And then obviously you get this cable as well, which I don't know what this is. Which one? What is this? I'm guessing it's a category 5E. That's generally what you get from these kind of cables. From the look of it, it kind of looks like a category 5E, but I've got category, I think it's category 8 I've got. It's whatever the highest category is that I did go through. And then these are just like instructions and update driver version to later. You can check the model of your wireless adapter. And then it's got different types of wireless bands on here as well. And that's it. Right, so there you go. So again, just to show you quickly the router, I'll have a little play test with this and I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on this device. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's good? Now this is a modem router. So this will replace any modem router. So if you're on BT Hub or Virgin Media or anything like that, this will replace that, and it's your router as well. So it's a modem and router together, or router, however you want to say it. If you're going to say it in American, it's got a little button here as well. It has got a switch. It's a switch at the back on there, which is pretty cool. Right, so there you go. That's the new router. I'll try it out, give it a bash, and we'll do some gameplays and trying out with this and see what we think of it on here as well. So not bad. All the reviews I've seen on Amazon have all been pretty good. I've checked both the English and the foreign reviews, because sometimes a lot of the English is saying, oh, it just does this, just does this. And then sometimes you get like people from France and that, or from Spain, and they kind of talk a bit more about how it's kind of working. They kind of go in a bit more depth, like, oh, I've had this problem, this problem, this problem. Some people have had problems setting this up, because the main thing you do with most modem routers, or for me personally as well, my connection, I'm on a something called a PPPoE, which is a protocol over Ethernet, basically, is what it is. And that means that you have to have a username and a password in order to access the internet. So just know that if you do buy one of these, just make sure to check with your provider what your username and password is to log in if you're like me on a PPPoE network. I think it's the same for full fiber as well, or in some cases for full fiber as well, where you need a username and password to access the internet. So you need to obviously put that in. It's not just something you might be able to plug in and play. It might just work. I'll obviously let you know if there's any problems, or if I have anything like that, just to obviously inform you. But yeah, and like I said, these do move down pretty easy. They don't twist. Oh, they do twist. They do twist. They do twist, but only slightly. Only slightly. If you can see with my hand. Oh no, actually it goes more. I'm not going to do it too much though, because I've got it in the position I'd want it anyway. It's the only one position you'd kind of want it in, which is obviously like this. Maybe bend the sides out just a little bit, like so, like that. And that's about it. That's all you need to do. So I think that's it for this. So there you go. Let me know what you think. I actually really like it. It does have RGB, like I said to it. I'll try and put a picture on Twitter to show you what it looks like with the RGB on, so you can see it. And then obviously, again, the plug here, which I'm hoping I connected it right. It looks like it's in right. It says you can open it by doing that anyway. So can you do it both ways? It does have a little catch if you look. Can you see this little catch here? So that's kind of telling you where it kind of goes. If you look at this one, there is a catch. As you can see there, that little thing up top there is a catch. So that needs to be facing where that is, off to the side there, and then obviously that just goes in. I'm gonna do it now. Now I'm trying to do it with I think, where are you? Yeah. It feels a bit weird when you first put it in. It kind of feels awkward. Or should I not take it out? Now it's being a pain. I'll double check. I'm not going to mess with this too much. I want to make sure that goes in correctly. Because the last thing I need to do is break it before I've even had a chance to try it. So, yeah. There is a groove here that looks like it would go in a certain way. I'll double check before I do it again. It went in first time, easy. Ah, there you go. I think that's in. There we go, that's in. And then it just clicks into place, like so. Just, it's a pain in the bum. Just know that if you have a look, you can lock and unlock. There's two like arrows at the side, either side here, that says open and close. And just make sure that the plug is standing up that way and the prong is obviously up the top, facing to where the wire is here. And you should be good to go. Anyway, let me know what you think. There you go. If you enjoy these reviews or want to see more reviews, and obviously please consider helping the channel to do so. All these, or a lot of this, I do tend to do it out of my own pocket rather than obviously from the channel side, because obviously I don't make a huge, great deal of money from YouTube, but I only make a very, very small amount. But for what it is, and obviously I enjoy doing it as a hobby, that's something I've always enjoyed and loved doing. Anyway, for the past, what, 10, 13, 14, 15 years, I've been doing YouTube since 2013. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, consider even joining. If you join, you can become one of my elites. It's just $1.99. Gives you access to emotes, badges, giveaways as well. Hopefully, maybe I might be able to give cool stuff like this away in the future, but do giveaways for like Steam codes and stuff and things like that once we've got enough people joining. And then also do some charity work as well for dementia and autism. As you all know, I've got a boy who's autistic, and I do have a stepdad who has dementia at the moment. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you very much. What's up? Oh, your thing coming done.
When do you make Play-Doh poop?
Right, I'm going to go because it is playing, and I'll have to try and mute that area where he's played that sound as this come in. Anyway, yep, if you want to join, please feel free. Please like, subscribe. It is I, the Convict, signing out as always. I salute you, my Convicts and Convicts, and I salute you, my elites. Please stay and keep elite. Thank you very much and appreciate you all. Bye for now.